All right, welcome back everyone to another episode. And if you've been watching Instagram and Facebook, you know that we've got a new caravan, which is here in the background. So we're just going to do a little bit of a walkthrough with it and go through, you know, why we brought it. And yeah, let's have a look. Okay. All right, so first of all, the caravan we brought is a 2023 Paramount Tuff Mudda, 18.6 foot. Basically, you got a fold out bed at the front. This just folds straight up, lid comes down. We decided to go with a new van because our old van, we just found one was too cramped with all the rain we've had in our trip. Trying to live out of a van while it's raining, and it's just not fun. It was just too cramped for us, and the amount of stuff that we actually had, we were just constantly moving things around. If we wanted to use the stove, we had to move it over to our like guest kitchen table, and then once we served up dinner, we had to move all that stuff back over somewhere else. So it was just a constant game of moving stuff around, plus having the two dogs in there. They've barely got any space to be away, like not be away from us, but just they're always at our feet. So we just felt like we needed something a bit bigger, and that it just wasn't suiting our needs. So that's why we went the bigger van. It's only another 2 foot bigger, but I guess because the bed folds out, we do have a, I guess, garage at the back, which we'll show you later on. And it just makes the living space in there so much better, and even outside a lot better. So I'll get Leah just to step back and do a show everyone the outside a bit better. As you can see, we've got the toolbox on the front, we've got 2 jerry holders, we've got 2 9-kilo bottles of gas, we've got the D35 hitch there, and then if you come over here, in here, oh, which way are you going, Leah?
I'm going this way.
In here, that's our storage. We've got our 2 batteries at the end and the hot water system. We've just chucked our shoes and stuff in there for now. And this is underneath the bed, and there's actually more access inside to get to our shoes if we want them from inside. Nice little handle here with a light for outside. We've got our speakers up top there. We've got a light there, we've got a light there. There's a light, LED strip light in the actual awning, which you might not see, but it is up in here. Our fold down table, which I've got locked at the moment, so I can't fold down. We've got our 240 outlet area, TV antenna, and 12 volt power supply. We've got off-road suspension. That's our garage door, which I'll show you soon.
Oh, hang on, I've got to put my thongs on. Okay.
I'll show you that soon. That's the controls for it. Around this side, it's pretty simple. 2, I think they're 95 litre water tanks down there. And then basically we've got our 100 litre grey water up the front, and a toilet and stuff like that, the toilet canister and the water fillers over there. So nothing too special outside. So let's have a look at the inside. Now we need the extra step just because it was a little bit too high for both of us and the dogs as well. Nova can't get out still. She can get in fine, but getting out's different. So as you go in, you'll find you've got hold on to that. You can hold on to that if you're having trouble.
Nice butt.
Alright, so over this way is our bed. Inside there's a TV here, and then down below there's an access there, and I've got my sleep snoring machine in there. Same thing, another little step here just because it is a bit higher for Lee to get in. She has to do a bit of a hop. And then there's our access to the batteries and our shoes if we need them. Up the top here, one of the most important things. My puppy dog, she's up here looking after all my medications. So yeah, that's my whole year's supply of medication in there, and a couple other things off to the side. All my clothes go in here and down there, which is really good. The last time we had to have extra clothes under the bed because we didn't have enough storage for having our extra winter clothes and stuff like that. So it's great to have so much storage. As you can see, big skylight. We've got the fly screen, retracts back, shade to block out the sun, and then they just, you just pull that down. So we'll close that back up, leave the flies out. Light switch for them all. Over here is the master controls really of our everything. So you basically everything's turned on at the moment. And then these are our light switches as well, main light switches. And then every sort of light switch has their individual on and off button. We got PowerPoints galore for when we are hooked up. So you can see 2 here, 2 there. There's 2 in the pantry, and there's more throughout the van. We got 4 in the bedroom alone. This is the bathroom. Luna, what's up, girl? Lee can show you in there. So pretty much just a standard bathroom. We've just chucked a few things on there to help out with storage. And we're so happy we went with the black, what do you call it, like
Watch out, Luna.
black fittings. It makes it look so much better than having the chrome ones that they come standard with. We did upgrade from the 3-way fridge to this 200 litre Dometic, which is just 12 and 24 volt, or 240 volt I guess too, when we're hooked up. So plenty of room in there for our food and stuff like that, which generally we struggle with in the other caravan, especially the freezer when we're, prepping meals and stuff like that. You can see there's heaps of, storage for stuff, all down here under the very bottom there. And then we've got our stove cooktop. So we've got the 3 gas burners and then an electrical burner. Safety cutoff for when this falls, it'll stop and the gas will turn off when it gets to a certain point, which I guess doesn't really matter. If you can't close, it's going to break the lid anyway, so it's going to be too hot. Up here is the projector, can't remember what it's called, but it's the projector management system. Basically everything goes through here, which is hooked up to that panel I showed you just before. If you want me to go into more detail, I can do that later on. We've got the button in here for the hot water system. So that's your gas. Oops. Your gas and your electrical. They're just all our magnets. We are stoked about having a microwave, especially for when Leah is working and she comes home late and we're at a caravan park. We can just zap her food rather than me trying to find creative ways to try to keep it warm and have my dinner late just to wait for her and stuff like that. So that we're gonna love. Aircon. We've got aircon, which we're stoked about too, because come summer, doesn't matter where we are, summer's gonna be, it is generally hot. We've had a few hot days here where we wished we had aircon, so now we've got it, it's gonna be good. And on top of that, when we go up north, I don't think it matters if we're up there in winter or not, it's still going to be hot. So yeah, that's good to have. We've got the a little CD player, DVD player stereo, which we don't want to listen to that. Basically we can have the 2 speakers inside on, or we can have the 2 speakers outside on, or we can have them all on, which we've been loving. Just love it. What else in here? I think that's really it. General pantry, Leah's clothes, stuff like that. Now, we've stepped into the garage. I'll just get Leah to go back that way. So,
Yeah.
she can... Over there's the door to go out, which I'm getting to it. All our storage, we've got more storage up here. So, when as standard, you actually get 2 bunk beds in here. We didn't need 2 bunk beds, so we opted just to get rid of the top one and have storage put in place. So things like, I want to show you what's in that one, so people don't know what stuff we've got. But this one is our pride and joy. Eventually we're going to fill these bottles up, and that's all our alcohol. Stubby coolers and things like that. We've got the 2 Sirocco fans there. There's also a Sirocco fan in the bedroom. Got the table, so when we fold down this bad boy, we've got somewhere to eat our food and stuff like that. So I'll quickly show you that. Off to the side, just a clip. Folds down. Now, we are supposed to have a backrest, which we've noticed that they didn't supply, so we do have to ring up about that. So, but generally, if it's raining hard and stuff like that, we can just chill in here. We got the TV over here, which Leah's going to show you. So that's our 32-inch. We've got the TV, the PlayStation ready to go for when we turn on the Jenny, because Leah really wants to play Harry Potter today.
Yeah.
As you can see underneath though, there's 2 storage cupboards. There and there. That's all our dog stuff. And what else have we got, Leah? Yep, 12 volt and USBs, more 240 plugs, I guess. There's another 2 over there behind the PlayStation. You know, these are your soft touch, I guess, fittings, lights, sorry. And then just touch them again. Another skylight. And then, if Leah's sick of me or I'm sick of her, this we really like, because being that Leah's still doing work and stuff, and you know there are times where she's on night shift, so she wants to be able to sleep with quietness. I can come in here, close the door, have the dogs in here with me, and she can sleep quietly without me making, you know, I've got my own little space really if I need to, or she's got her space, vice versa, you know. She sometimes comes home from night shift or even afternoon shift, and she doesn't want to go to bed, so if I'm sleeping, I've got my space, she's got hers. And I guess now we'll show you the garage door. Alright, so this is the garage door. First thing we've got to do, well, if it's locked, you've got to lock it. Unlock it, sorry, don't lock it again. Open it up. Come around here. Not you, Leo, you come around here and there's a switch. Now, if you want it to go down, you got to press the up button. And sometimes you've got to let it out a little bit, just to winch rope a bit. Give this a little pull. That opens. Alright, so what you can do is, so that's the one to go into the winch. This is here, this is just another support one. So if you want, you can just leave it like this. Leave it like this, get up, you know, playing a band on a little stage of your own. You can do whatever you want. Don't jump off it. Well, I won't jump off it because I'll probably break another leg. But for us, Luna saw a bird. Alright, so we're back. Luna just ran off and chased some birds, and just want to double check what she was doing. But yes, so this is the garage door as it is, I guess, fully down. So we can get our quad in. We've already tested the quad. The quad fits perfect. We probably have about an inch at the front or two, and same with the back of it fitting. And I reckon it's probably about the same on the sides going in. So when I go in, we've got to be pretty spot on. We do have to go back to Paramount and have a chat to them about our tie down points because they are in the wrong position, which is a little bit annoying. But overall, we're pretty happy with everything on the van. It's just a few little teething problems here and there, but other than that, we're fine. So yeah, this is our van. If you have any questions about it, you know, let us know. If you want to see more detail into stuff, like I said about the 12 volt management and stuff for the projector, just let us know and we'll get back to you. But for now, we're going to head off to see what Bistro Baz is cooking up. That's good. Welcome back to another episode of Bistro Baz. This is the first one from the new caravan. So as you can see, I've got the hat on and I've got the glasses, and it is St. Patty's Day. So happy St. Patty's Day to all of you people out there. So for St. Patty's Day, we're going to do a little bit of an Irish dish, or not dish, but just some Irish sort of food. So we are going to have pretty much bangers and mash, but I've been marinating the onions for the last, I don't know, 2 hours or so in Guinness. So we'll have that, and then what I'm not going to show you how to make that because you can. Everyone makes bangers and mash differently, so there's no point of showing you how I do it. But what I'm going to show you is just a favourite my mum used to cook for us when we were growing up, and I love now, and that's cabbage and bacon. So what I've got here on the table, if Leah can show you what's on the table, we've got onion, bacon, and we've got the cabbage. Then we've got some chicken noodle soup, butter, salt, pepper. Basically, I've already gone through. Sorry, we're having some difficulties here because the camera woman is she can't stop laughing, so we might just take a break. Pretty much all that stuff goes together at some point, and I'm going to show you what order, I guess. So let's go over to the hot pan. So you want to have a preheated saucepan, frying pan, chuck in a bit of butter. I know I made this much onion, so chuck in the onion. We're going to move over a little bit away from the fire. Chuck in your bacon, not onion. Onions in there. Now that is probably, if you love bacon, that's what you want. Give it a stir. Whoop, let some out. Let's do that. We're just going to sit that over until the onion cooks up. Hey, let's go check out the onion and the bacon, see where we're at, eh? Alright, so basically right here where the onion's at, this is where you'll find it, where you left them. But that is looking pretty much where we want it. So we're going to take that off, put it to the side, come back with cabbage. Looks like I'm sharing my drink with bugs. Not going to drink much. Alright, so that's the onion and the bacon done. We've just put that into the Weber to just keep warm. And I just chucked it on low. Don't need the glove anymore. So we go, oh no, let's start off, same thing before. I want to chuck some butter in. Now we're going to chuck in our. Now we're going to chuck in the cabbage. Put it all around. And there's some of that bacon juices. Alright. Now we're just going to let the cabbage, I guess, roast up a little bit, and then we'll add in the chicken noodle soup with some water. Alright, so we've left the cabbage to fry up for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So now we're going to go over chicken noodle soup with some water. I'll go the other side. I'll pull it over. Alright, that's basically what we're sort of after. So, chuck in some water. Mix that in. Chuck in our chicken noodle soup. Well, that was a big clump, isn't it? It's rogga. We're not. Jeez. Alright, make sure you break that up. Just give it a bit of a mix around. Now, I guess really, chicken noodle soup isn't traditionally what you'd put in this. You basically sort of just want like some sort of vegetable or chicken stock, some sort of broth in there. But that's what we got, and that's what I use. So. All right, we're back. We're just going to grab our onion and our bacon, take it over the cabbage. Now that the cabbage is all ready. There you go. This is, I've already taken off the heat. That's sort of what you want. Pretty much most of that liquid's gone. Chuck all that in. Move your head away from the fire a little bit. Mix it in. And then we're just going to put that just in the Weber to keep warm. So we cook the rest of the dinner. Sometimes I get more sips really close together if we have to do another take because Leah's not ready or I'm not ready, so that's great. Okay, so now that our cabbage is off to the side, our little cabbage and bacon mix, if you've never had it, damn, it's fantastic. Doesn't sound great, but it's great because it's got bacon in it. Everyone loves bacon. So anyway, what I've got here is I am going to show you how we do our bangers and mash. We have changed a little bit because we have been marinating our onion and garlic with Guinness. So we've just got some pork snags. They're just standard pork snags from Coles, not Irish snags or anything. Then, like I said, our onion just with garlic and Guinness in it, and we're just going to cook that up. We've already got potatoes going, potato. So they should be ready because we've had them on for ages. Let's go chuck this stuff on. Well, actually, we're not going to chuck it all on, we're just going to chuck the snags on. Rightio, so we're just going to get our gravy mix ready for when we are ready for that part, just so we can save some time. I use the Maggi gravy. I know up in Queensland it's hard to get. I think you can only get online. Down here, oh, like basically every butcher has it down here. We love it. And that's probably enough. You just follow the instructions on the thing. I don't, but like do whatever you want. Add some water in. Looks like it could be cordial as well by the looks of that. Leah didn't rinse her bottle out properly. Alright, we'll just give that a mix and get that ready for when we're ready to make the gravy with the onion and stuff like that. So, cheers. Rightio, it's time to put our Guinness marinated flowers. No, I think I stuffed that one up a little bit. I think I'm right back on track. So let's go put these in the frying pan. almost drank the gravy. Anyway, so where we're up to now is our onion and Guinness is pretty much good to go. So most of the Guinness is evaporated up. We're going to add our gravy, and then we're almost done. Just a bit of mashing. And we'll put that a little bit over the heat. Let that thicken up, and we'll be back shortly. Alright, we're back. We're all done. We have our marinated, I guess, onions with garlic gravy. Nice and decently thick with pork sausages. Got our cabbage, bacon and chicken noodle soup thing. I don't know what you're going to call it. And potato, just mashed potato, that's all it is. I don't know why I had to do an accent there. But yes, let's serve it up, and I'm going to have a taste of everything and let you know if it's worthy of... Well, I'm going to eat it no matter what, but if it's worthy for you to make, it's probably the best way to say it. So as you can see by what we serve up, we don't actually eat much on camera. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to pull the beer down. Guess who? And let's have a go. I'll start off the bacon. Oh, I'll leave the bacon thing for last because bacon's so good. A little bit of that here, huh? That's actually really good. Damn. If I can say, I enjoy my own cooking. That's good. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed Bistro Baz. Hope you know, you don't disagree with him too much on what he's done. He ain't no professional chef. He just likes to drink and cook. And it's in that order. And then eat it too. He likes to drink, eat, and then cook. Preferably if he can do that. But so what we're going to do, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do an Easter Bistro Baz. So pop in the comments down below if you can what you think I should cook for Easter. I can't cook chocolate. I'm giving you that like a heads up. But if you got a chocolate dish you want me to cook, let me know, and I'll give it a crack. And we hope you enjoyed this little episode. Cheers.